DJ Bandana.
What's good? It's DJ Bandana Black, Mr. Well Connected, even more respected, Mr. I Am Buffalo. And tonight we got a super special guest. We got the big homie from Gully TV in the building. What's good?
What up, Buffalo? How you doing? What's up, Bandana Black? I'm in the building. Shout out to everybody following me. You know, the dribble in the building. Buffalo, what's good?
Definitely. I see that dribble getting bigger and bigger. I see everybody talking about that. You got to trademark that. Definitely. First, I want to just say, man, appreciate you for coming through. I've been following you for a while. One of the channels on YouTube, for the few people who may not know you, everybody has to, but for the few who don't, pretty big presence on YouTube for a while. A lot of real stories, just giving out good advice, even with the interviews and all that. And one of the reasons, just watching your channel is what made me want to really get serious about my channel and the avenue that you took.
Oh, no doubt. Glad I was able to inspire you, my nigga. Pardon me.
No, you good.
Oh, okay. I've been at it for a minute. You know, I started out as a DVD, and you know, I had to adapt as, you know, over a period of time, technology took over, social media, the internet, and I started to just, you know, for the most part, put all my content online. And hip hop, sports, and fashion, everybody know what I'm about. And I appreciate the support. I appreciate the ear, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Benny the Butcher.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? My man.
Definitely. Shout out to whole Griselda, Conway,
Yeah, no
Westside Gun, El Camino, all of them.
No doubt. Yep, the whole Griselda. Hottie, what up?
Definitely. Matter of fact, Hottie got this record called Fly Away. He probably did the joint maybe like 10 years ago, and I probably play it like every week. This joint is just so like, it's one of them records that just like give you that feeling or whatever like that. And he did this joint, this like mad old,
yeah,
but the
that's
record
my
still.
guy. He been at it for a minute, man. He got some, you know, some personal things he got to clear up. He gonna be back out there on that tour with the rest of the brothers.
Definitely.
That's
definitely
my man. You know what I mean? Shout out to Hottie.
Definitely. I'm just start off. Let them know how did you come up with the name Gully TV? Like, what's the meaning behind it?
It came to me organically. Keep it real with you. I seen it. I was in jail. I was upstate, and I thought I seen the word Gully on the wall. I'm dead serious. I thought I seen it on the wall. So I hopped down off my bunk. I grabbed a pen, and I started writing. You know, writing down what I thought I saw, and I knew conceptually what it was gonna be. It was gonna be a show about, you know, hip hop, but I wanted pretty much the you know, the problematic, the degenerate type rappers, you know what I'm saying? The guys that wasn't gonna get on TV too much, like Uncle Murder, Beanie Siegel, guys like that. Them is the type guys that I had in mind initially, but hip hop has grown so much. There's so many hot niggas now. It just, when I came home, everything that I thought that I was about to do and implement, everybody was already doing. It was a DVD out called Night Sessions. Night Sessions. If you from Uptown, Harlem or the Bronx, that's a legendary DVD. That was like one of the first ones that came out, and then came Smack and Taliban TV and Cocaine City and all this. Mike, I hopped right in, you know, with all of those guys, and I just kept at it. You know what I'm saying? I had one door led to another, and I got a insatiable appetite when it come to, you know, this hip hop thing, and I just never let up, and I just got bigger and bigger, and due to social media and MySpace taught me how to operate a computer. I don't know if a lot of people will admit that, and I've been to college and everything. I got sharp with a computer fucking with MySpace, and I'm editing videos now. I'm directing. I got the movie coming out this month with Haitian Jack. I'm getting busy, my man.
Definitely, we've been waiting for that too.
Word up.
Definitely. So was this something that, like, as far as doing like the whole, I don't know whether it's like not hip hop news, because I mean you do more than just news, like interviews and like that too. Was that something that you always had a dream for, or was that something that kind of just built while you were locked up?
When I went to college. I was in college. I was a communications major, and the first time I was ever in the studio just like this was in college. That was the first time I started encountering cameras and, you know, kind of fucking with the media and shit like that.
Oh, okay.
I ended up getting locked up. I came out, and I still had to. By that time, they started putting cameras in phones and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Phones became computers. That's your PC. So, you know, one thing led to the next, and I just hopped in a loop, man. Hip hop has grown. Like, if you look at how far we've came as far as, you know, the DVD guys and the guys that do media.
Yeah.
Them same guys that was wearing big white T-shirts on our DVDs and shit like that, they famous now. Papoose is all over TV.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's married.
Definitely.
French Montana, rap star. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Media icon, whatever. Arliss Michaels, he got the Professional Chiller. Like, everybody went on to do something.
Yeah.
And I just stayed on my Gully TV thing. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. I like how you were saying, like, how you were kind of consistent with it too. You didn't, like, even though those other DVDs and everything out, you kind of just still did your own thing.
It's
a lot
so
of people.
many rappers. The thing with me, I'm not biased.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I came across guys like Benny the Butcher,
Yeah.
Young Cat from Kansas City. I've profiled people from everywhere, and it's just it's what it is. It's the cool thing to do. Everybody's into hip hop. Everybody's imitating our style of dress. You know what I mean? The lingo, the whole world talking about the dribble.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Hip hop, sports, and fashion, man. I've been consumed by it. I think everybody has been consumed by it in one way or another. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've attached my life to it. This is what I do now.
And I like how even like with all of the other DVDs, and like I said, I've been following you for a while, and definitely inspiration. Like, you kind of carved out your own niche, because even though like everybody do interviews and stuff like that too, it's just the way that it's relatable. So like, even when you talking to these people, somebody who like I didn't know you personally like that, but I felt that we could relate on certain things. I could relate to like some of the stuff that you were saying, or just your different perspective. Because a lot of times you get people that's like YouTubers like that, people who never been outside, people who just been living in their mom's basement playing video games.
Been around the block.
They don't really know.
I done been around the block. You know what I'm saying? I done been in trouble early on in life.
Yeah.
I don't glorify that. I done been to college. I was one of those people who was able to live, you know, see both sides of the spectrum. You know what I'm saying? I was in the streets and I was in school because I was a ball player.
Yeah.
So, you know, I got white friends, Chinese friends. You know what I'm saying? I can relate and socialize with people of all type of faiths and nationalities. It ain't about nothing. I travel.
Definitely. And as far as like with the Gully TV thing, like, what's the ultimate goal for it? Like, where do you want to? You want to do movies or?
I want to be a media. I want to be a media umbrella. What I mean by that, I want to be a parent label to a lot of smaller media outlets. People who, you know, content providers, the people that you see on YouTube, people, podcasters. You have all sorts of offerings to hip hop. Not everybody rap. You know what I'm saying? So not everybody is a rapper. So I want to be the guy where my platform is gonna give you all of it. If I encounter a break dancer tomorrow, he getting on Gully TV. You dig what I'm saying? Not just because break dancing is a part of the culture, but because I know that the rest of these niggas that do this media shit, they not gonna take a break dancer serious. They not gonna give him his just due. You know what I mean?
That's what I like about you, because honestly, like, even like how you were saying, like with a breakdancer, like with me personally, if I met a breakdancer, I'd probably just be like, yo, ain't nothing I can really do with this, because I don't really know.
Culture.
That's good at you.
If anybody follow my channel, I got Turbo from the movie Breaking, one of the hip hop breakdancing pioneers. I grew up with that. I grew up through that. You know what I'm saying? I'm 40 years old, so I grew up with hip hop. Hip hop started in the 70s. I was born in the 70s. I seen all of it. You dig what I'm saying? When Run DMC lifted the My Adidas, you know what I'm saying? The break dancing, Beat Street, All of it, just all of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The clothes, when it was cool to wear MC Hammer pants. People won't admit that now. You know what I'm saying? But Drug Boys was dressing like that too. You know what I'm saying? You had to have money to wear that shit.
Yeah.
I seen that. I seen to when everybody went gangster and started wearing Raider jackets on some NWA shit. You know what I'm saying? I seen all of it, and I like to share it with people. You know what I mean? I like to document it. That's what I do best. You know what I mean?
That's definitely good when they got somebody like you who've been around. Like, you could tell just even with talking with you that it's not just something that you're not doing it for the fame, you're not doing it for the money, for the views or whatever else like that too. I mean, those things come from it, but it's something that genuinely is a part of you. And I think it comes off better when you're a person who's actually involved in it and something that really interests you with doing that. One of the things that I wanted to ask also too, and it's like I had like a million questions. I was like, I can't believe you really coming. Like, you understand how big this is for me? Like, watching you for so many years. And I'm like, like he even responded back. Like, that's crazy. But I wanted to ask, was it a really hard transition? Like you were saying before, like how we had MySpace and everything like that too. You were doing DVDs and everything now is digital. Right. Was it a hard transition to go straight digital?
This is what happened. This is what happened with me. I'm very meticulous. I'm a workaholic. Nobody could keep up with me.
Yeah.
I started out, I was paying guys to edit for me and shit like that. I always had a camera around, but it was a time that I didn't even have my own computers and shit like that. I would have to go to somebody's crib, you know. I had to get my dribble right. I had to get my thing together. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, the worst thing is when you encounter somebody who's not motivated by money. Because I always had some paper on hand. I would step to guys who was graphic designers, and I need this work done, and I'm coming to them with all my money and my aspirations, and they can't keep up, and they just quit on me and shit like that. So with the editing thing, I had to start Windows Movie Maker. Windows Movie Maker, like I said, this is the MySpace age. Windows Movie Maker. Matter of fact, when I started out, trying to fuck with computers, it was still dial-up.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
The Juno and the AOL.
Yeah, you couldn't be on the
Somebody pick up the phone
when the computer was on. Yeah, I started out back then, and you know what I'm saying? I'm picking this shit up. Yeah. The guys that I'm paying this disrespecting me by stringing me along. They not respecting me. I'm trying to expedite this. They not recognizing that. I'm watching them. I'm watching everything that they doing, and I'm picking it up little by little. And before I knew it, I was left in a situation where I got put on the spot.
Yeah.
And I had told somebody famous, I won't say the person's name, I had told somebody famous that I could edit videos, right? All I could do was just shoot DVDs. You know what I mean? All I could do was just film. I told this nigga I could film, edit, whatever you need, bro. This nigga flew me out.
Wow.
I'm like, oh shit. So I'm on this famous nigga couch looking on YouTube trying to figure out how to edit fucking videos and shit. I learned this shit in like a night.
Yeah.
You dig? I learned this shit in like a night. And, I just kept going, getting better. I ended up, people are intimidated by some of the technology. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't afraid to lock in and, wrestle with Final Cut Pro all night and try to learn that shit on my own. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. All of the video editing softwares, they're all kind of similar. Yeah. So, before long, I became an expert. I could jump on anybody's shit and edit, shoot, create a movie for a nigga. Word up.
And that's good. The one thing that stood out to me, how you were saying, like, how you were like searching on YouTube, like how to edit videos and different like that too. Like, I tell artists, and I work with like a lot of I'm probably like the #1 DJ here that works with like local artists. And I'm telling them, like, in 2018, there's no excuse for not knowing how to do anything. I've literally taught myself how to DJ, do production, all that strictly off of YouTube and Google. No other DJ ever showed me how to do it. It's free information. I like how you said, like, you told him that, but something inside you, instead of you just saying, like, I don't know how to do it, you're like, no, I need to get this done. Right. You watch some YouTube videos, kind of taught yourself how to do it, and got to move. And look where you at now. Like, that's definitely crazy. You could have just gave up, like, now I don't know how to do it. But
you know what it's like to get a new program. You know, you're a DJ, open up a new program, and you like, damn, I want to see what this shit can do next. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see what I could do with this shit, man. Like, people have taken, the way technology works, people have taken programs that you can buy at Walmart. And made, they said that nigga, the boy Juice WRLD, who got that hit song right now.
Yeah.
They said he was a regular nigga, man. They said he just went to the studio one day and made a song. And that shit, straight up. They said he made the song like 20 minutes.
I was reading something somewhere too. They saying some guy like that too. Some other rapper that's probably big now. He used to go to the Apple store and actually recorded his whole joint, just playing with the computers and stuff that was there. Taught us how to do production. Would like sneak to the side and record his own thing. But it's ways to get the stuff. Definitely ways to get the stuff done.
If you driven, if you want it, you gonna get it done. That's something that I've always put myself in situations where I had to get it done because you know. I got competitors, but not only that, I like to challenge myself. I got a big ego. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I be trying to do something dynamic at all times. Word up.
Definitely. And as far as like with the going back as far as like with the interviews and everything like that you do, what's your favorite interview that you've done as far as like with the YouTube and everything?
My favorite interview was Nashawn from the Bravehearts. He did a song with Nas called The Last Words. These the last words of a hanging slave. Yeah. He did that song with Nas, and you know, at the time I wasn't in a position to question Nas, but I had Nashawn right there. He's on the Queensbridge Finest album. This is like Nas's little man. And he was Millennium Thug. That was Nas's little protege at the time. This is Nas's Memphis Bleak, basically. And I was right there with him. Me and Uncasa from the Dipset and Skibo Debo, my man. We was right there with him, and I got a chance to pick his brain, and he just like told me all of it. And what's funny about that shit, right, is I was in jail during the time when Nas and Cameron was going through it. And I didn't know that they was making... Nashawn made a diss song against Cameron before, and they rushed him somewhere and jacked him up. And I'm with and Casa, and I go to do the interview with and I get there, and all of a sudden start acting strange and shit. And I'm like, man, what's going on and shit? I ain't know what he was on and shit. He didn't want to shake Nashawn's hand or nothing, like, because it would be like. This is because his cameras around. This is like violating the Dipset rules and shit. But we got past it, you know what I'm saying? They kicked it or whatever. But the Nashawn interview was dope. He told me a whole lot of shit, man. A whole lot of stuff, you know, about recording alongside some legends. There was a lot of legends on that Queensbridge Finest album.
Definitely. One of the other things, just to piggyback off of that question, as far as like I said, I've been watching like a lot of your videos. You go to different cities and all like that too. Have you ever been? And I want to ask this for myself because I get like a lot of people. Like I may do a video on somebody, and somebody who's involved in the video hit me up like, I want to do an interview with you or like that. Have you ever been like in a situation where you didn't want to do an interview with somebody, or it was just a situation where it was just like how do you handle that? Because even though you ain't got nothing to do with it, it's
this is easy. This is a video. Videographer's secret. If you ever in a situation that you don't want to film somebody, all you do is just point the camera at them, and let them talk. You dig what I'm saying? Like they don't know that you're not recording. You ain't hit the button. You sit there and question them. Yeah, my man. You know, interact with them. It's not even being recorded. I ain't gonna never see you again. You know, I'm in control of it.
That's actually smart. I never thought about that.
Yeah.
And as far as like when you go to like these different cities and like that, what's been like your favorite city as far as like going, whether it was just filming or even somebody just flew you out just to do whatever? What's been the favorite one?
I tell you, New York is always my favorite destination. New York City, Harlem, the food, the fashion, like the ultimate. You know, I just love being uptown. But for somebody who's in music or media on any level, Atlanta is like. Whoa, like it's superstars everywhere. I went down that motherfucker, man. I went buck wild for like 30 days straight, man. I got Akon and all kind of big name niggas, man. You know, word up. Like, they was all like right. I seen Jermaine Dupri in the mall, man. I didn't have my camera on me, man. He a little nigga, man. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, they just walking around.
Yeah. And that's crazy how you take a chance, even going different places like that. Like, you might not know, like, you might bump into somebody, or it may be like a dope interview or something that you get. I remember, like, how you were saying, like, with MySpace, like, with my when I DJ, I got this drop where it's like DJ bandana. I actually got that off of MySpace one day, like 3 o'clock in the morning. I inboxed DJ Khaled on MySpace. This is before he was big, and I was like, I know you way too famous, way too big to even care, but I want to know if you could do a drop for me. He was like, what's your BBM? This is when we had a BlackBerry, and he sent me the drop, and that's like my trademark. That's where everybody know me from. They're like, yo, I didn't know that was Khaled. I just took that one part and chopped it up, because I took a chance, like 3 o'clock in the morning. I was like, he don't care about me, and he actually did it. So that's that's definitely
everything
good.
Happened for a reason. Shout out to you, homie.
Definitely. And what was I about to say? As far as like with the music, what like area, as far as city like that, is like your favorite artist? But what besides New York?
You talking about like who what type of music do I prefer, or who do I prefer to film? Somebody that I've made a connection with.
Well, like the music that you listen to, what music are you really up on?
I still listen to the music I grew up on. I still listen to Mobb Deep, bro.
Mobb Deep,
Wu-Tang. You know what I'm saying? Because of their sound, I listen to a lot of Benny the Butcher and 38 Special, because they sound like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Conway and, you know, Westside Gun, them, they sound like the Wu.
Definitely.
Shit. Like,
that's when I want to. What's your connection? Because like I remember I was seeing a old I don't know if it was a DVD or a YouTube video like that, and you were saying how you came to. But this is like prior to Benny and all blowing up. You was like, the music was just like not that good at that point.
I had a DVD. It was a Buffalo DVD.
I think it was a Crush DVD.
Crush.
Yeah.
Crush was awful, man. It was
I can't even fault you.
Couple niggas on there. It was just a couple niggas on there that was good, bro.
Yeah.
It was some bizarre shit on Crush, man. Like, they was literally just filming anybody.
Yeah.
Guess they was taking the payola and just...
Yeah, when I seen that, like, that's one of the things that made me really follow you, because I was like, because most people in a position like that would have like, well, you know, it just wasn't my lane, or like that. You was just like, you was honest about it,
man,
but not in a disrespectful way, but you were just honest about it. You was just...
I ended up with a lot of them, you know what I'm saying? And I took them back to the city and tried to sell them joints. Like, I couldn't even tell nobody. Like, they was like, so who on here? And it was just a bunch of Buffalo niggas and shit. But like, it wasn't Nick. The key to making a DVD back then was this. This was the sure shot key. You had to at least get one person from Dipset.
Yeah.
Because if you get one person from Dipset, you could have got if you could have filmed a janitor from Dipset, you could put the Dipset eagle on a DVD. Put the eagle on the cover of the DVD. Soon as motherfuckers was seeing the cover, when the Dipset eagle was on it, that joint was sold, bro.
Definitely.
You dig what I'm saying? So, it was no star power. I'm sitting around watching the joint one day, and Benny was on there. And I had just interviewed Benny, because they told me that he was the guy. This is back then.
He been the guy. Like,
his name was Benny Montana back then. And shit. They told me he was the guy. He came to to King City. This back in the day. He came to King City. He was dressed regular, just regular. You know what I'm saying? Gave me the drop. Seemed like a thorough nigga and shit. Yeah. Him and his man came, and he left. They gave me the DVDs. They was like, yo, he on here, you know, Benny Montana on it. His name was on the DVD. I ended up watching it maybe like a couple of weeks or a month later. And the whole DVD, it was awful. No disrespect to the rest of the MCs. Yeah. Benny was the only nigga on there. I guess that's why they brought him and said, yo, this is the nigga. And he was the only nigga on there.
Yeah. And like back in those days, like, cause like Buffalo, even though like Buffalo's in New York, like people think that like Buffalo, New York is like Buffalo, Harlem, Manhattan. Like, you know, it's not that close. So like back then, those DVDs would sell a lot here in Buffalo because we ain't really had nothing else. Like it was just, you wanted to check out who was whatever. But he's definitely been nice since forever.
From that point on, I think he ended up getting in some trouble, getting locked up again. I got locked up again. Years and past. I'm watching YouTube, and the way I ended up finding him again is that a lot of niggas around my way was talking about 38 Special.
Yeah.
And, you know, so when the Trust Gang Cypher came out, I'm watching it, expecting to see a bunch of Rochester niggas.
Yeah.
And it was Benny. I'm like, oh shit, this nigga still rapping. Like, he been rapping a long time.
Yeah.
That's why he nice like that.
Yeah.
He been rapping a long time.
And he always been nice.
Yeah.
I've never heard that. Like, you know, some artists you be like, well, I didn't really feel it. I've never heard nothing that I was just like, yo, this isn't like impeccable.
And
like,
you can understand his rhymes. You can understand it's clear, the message, the vivid picture. Like, yeah, I seen him with the Trust Gang. I'm like, oh shit. And you know, them niggas spit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and this is when Green Double, this is when everybody was out. G, the whole Trust, you know, the Trust Gang Cypher, it was crazy. I'm like, damn, that's Benny Montana. He's still rapping. So I reached out to him. He remembered me. Yo, you know, link up. Boom. Came up here to see him. He the one that put me in the loop with the rest of that's how I met Special.
Oh, that's how you okay.
Through Benny, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I met the whole Trust through Benny. Yeah, the whole Hottie through Benny.
Yeah.
I met him first. That's my man. Like, it's not this, me and his relationship ain't, he don't call me Gully.
Yeah.
Everybody calls me Gully. He called me Jamil. That's my name.
Oh yeah, so yeah, y'all really know each other.
Yeah, it's been a long time. That's my man.
And it's crazy now, even like when people say like Benny the Butcher, because we always known him as 2 Chainz Benny, and then when they had the whole 2 Chainz thing, he had to switch up the name or whatever like that. But yeah, he's one of them people like he would get like super hot and then like have to go away for a minute, then come out get super hot and have to go away for a minute. That's why I'm like really proud that he's actually still out doing his thing.
The tour kicked off today, I think.
Yeah, I seen him post something on Instagram, had like little photo and stuff on the side of the van and stuff. But yeah, they definitely been putting on for Buffalo.
DVDs to a world tour, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's heavy.
Yeah, definitely. Even on like the different interviews and like that, it's nothing that for the city like Buffalo, like, you gotta be proud. Even if you don't fuck with them personally, you gotta be proud of what they doing for the city just in general. Like they always been the same. Like it's not like they just got big and they was like, oh, I'm this type of person. They always did the same way you see them on the interviews, same way they is in person.
Right.
So it's definitely been they definitely been doing anything.
And they nice.
Yeah.
Like I do hip hop media. I film niggas from all over the world. Them niggas is the top guys right now. Definitely. I ain't saying that because I'm in Buffalo.
Yeah.
That's my man. I upload their videos, man. I get their exclusives. Stabbed and Shot. You got the Son of G Rap right now.
Yeah. I was just listening to that the other day too. That's like dope.
They getting busy,
nigga. And I've listened to more probably of well, I mean Benny been around forever, like, but even like with Conway, like Conway music just gets you like don't listen to his album before going to a staff meeting or you losing your job. Like you listen to a Conway Drake before a staff meeting, you gonna say how you feel.
Steroids.
Definitely, but they definitely been dope. As far as like with the GullyTv, let them know where they can find you on like different social media and everything like that too.
The YouTube channel is most important. Subscribe to me on YouTube at GullyTv. You can just type GullyTv in, you're gonna find me. I'm one of the biggest media outlets online. I'm getting busy. Instagram, The Real GullyTv. Twitter, I'm at GullyTv1. But most importantly, the channel,
definitely.
YouTube. That's where it all started at. GullyTv, word up.
Definitely. One thing I wanted to ask you too, just like a personal question as far as like with the YouTube and all that. How do you deal? Because I've only been seriously doing YouTube maybe for like 2 months now. But how do you deal with the comments and like something like people
Please
because I can't do it just being a regular person. I'll be ready like.
I want everybody to know this. Get this understood, because a lot of people don't know this. There's a once you get the going in your settings and learning how to operate YouTube, because it's a process to get comfortable with it and shit like that. You'll see that it's a setting where it's like a filter.
Oh, okay.
And you type in these keywords that you don't want to appear on your channel.
Oh, I never knew that.
So on my channel, you can't say bitch ass nigga. Let me see. Rat, snitch. People be snitching, saying snitch till they blue in the face on my channel. That shit don't even show up. Y'all see it, but it don't show up.
Yeah, I'm looking into that tomorrow. I gotta look into that.
But yeah, it's keywords that you can use. I filter all of that. I try not to block or unfriend my subscribers. A lot of my hecklers and shit like that, they don't be subscribers. The ones that are, I let the ones that are subscribers. You can say what you want,
yeah,
because you subscribe to come to the party.
Yeah,
you dig what I'm saying? But I know that the people who watch my channel, I know their background, I know their aspirations, I know where they at. It's Gully TV. I know what I'm selling, so I know what I'm attracting.
Oh, okay.
You dig what I'm saying? So,
cause that'd be the hardest part for me.
It just come with the job, man. One thing about dealing with our people. When I say our people, I'm talking about black people.
Yeah.
It's gonna be some niggas. It's gonna be some nigga shit. It's always gonna be somebody that's gonna say some goofy shit. Like just that's a part of the job. Just get used to it. Papoose told me a long time ago when it first started happening to me. Yeah. I asked Papoose the same way you just asked me. How do I deal with these comments and shit like that? He was like, yo, that ain't nothing. He was like, wait until you get big. You know what I'm saying? That'd
be the hardest part for me.
Wait until you get big. Like, so, the more popular you become, the more people you gonna have saying, yo, fuck you and all of that.
It just be like shit. Unbelievable stuff. Like I did this one video. I did a video on like it was like Tekashi 6ix9ine like that. It was then there like almost had 1 million views. And like right before the video, like one of my friends that got killed. So there's like a little moment of silence, rest in peace on first comment, fuck your dead homie, da-da-da. And I'm like, yo, like, where did this come from? Like, how do you respond? Like, I'm arguing with people in the comments. I'm like, yo, I can't, because you want to be able to communicate with the people that's following us like that too. But I'm like, I can't. I'm up 3 o'clock in the morning arguing with niggas that I never see in my life.
It's another setting. It says hide this user's comments on this channel.
Oh, okay.
All you got to do is just hit it one time and you'll never see nothing that they typing in.
Oh, good. Tomorrow morning I will definitely be looking into that.
Open up your settings and go go through it and play with it a little bit, man. Change your keywords and YouTube is it's an adventure, man. They add more shit to it all the time. They being a little bit critical and sensitive of people. They deleted Willie D's account, Willie D Live.
Oh, for real?
Recently.
Damn.
They gave it back to him because he had a press conference and a bunch of shit. That nigga radical.
Damn.
And I know that recently I just heard that they deleted the it's a guy named Alex Jones, a white guy. He's like, political.
Oh, okay.
He talking crazy. I heard they deleted his channel. So they've been on some, trying to censor people. It's not free speech.
Yeah, definitely not free speech.
Say on these people platforms.
I even try to be cautious what I say with them about, because I'm still not even monetized yet, so I don't get paid off
you got to get
monetized. I talked to him yesterday like that, so hopefully by Monday I should be set on there with like that. But it's been a process once they changed like what you had to do to get monetized and all that. But I just love doing it. Like the reason why I did the YouTube channel was like even like how you were saying like when you was doing the DVD, you wanted like the gutter rappers like the Uncle Murders and like that. And it's crazy because that was the first interview. That was the first interview that I had was Uncle Murder. That's like even with my radio show here. If you know anybody that's been locked up in this area, they'll tell you like we listen to the Blackout, and that's really what I play. Like all that twerk and different like that. You might get to that early in the show, but like the end of the Blackout, you getting Uncle Murder, you getting Mano, you getting Papoose, you getting some real music.
My platform was for those type of guys.
And then like what I would do even like on the radio is kind of I just came in and just pretty much like how you said with the YouTube like that. You kind of just did your own thing. With radio here, I didn't follow like as far as what was gonna get me ratings like that. I come in every Saturday and just pretty much treat it like I'm gonna get fired after, do whatever I want to do to
always
to get
go
it
with
done.
your passion, because you never know. You might be the nigga that come with the groundbreaking idea, the groundbreaking movement, the groundbreaking action. So if you feel it, man, go with it. I'm the same way. Like you said, like how do I deal with the comments?
Yeah.
A lot of times I've already made my decision entirely what I'm doing with this vlog or with this action. So it don't matter what anybody says in the comments. It'd be like, y'all just wasting y'all time. For real.
I gotta get to that because it's like with being on radio, I'm so used to talking to people and wanting people to communicate and stuff like that. So when I just get like it'll just throw me off. I'm like, yo, good morning, fuck your morning, hope you die. Like, damn, what did I do? Like it just be kind of crazy. But definitely wish you the best of what you're doing. If you ever need anything on this side, I definitely got you. Like I said, I was all day at work. I was just telling everybody, yo, homie from Gully TV coming to the joint. Like I was just like super excited when we responded back. Like I said, you one of the people who inspired me to really take it serious. And like how real and just specific you was with what you was doing. Like, it didn't sound like you were just doing it for a certain reason. Even when you interviewing somebody, a lot of times people may be scared to ask a certain question like that. You just like, yo, this is what I might only got this time to do it. So you ask pretty much.
Yeah,
what
I know how to socially interact with somebody without offending them.
Yeah.
But I'm a pretty much ask anything I want on my platform. And that's why it's Gully TV, because we keeping it gully. Word.
Definitely. Just one more time before we wrap it up, let them know where they can find you, social media and everything.
YouTube, primarily, the Gully TV channel. Just type in Gully TV, subscribe to the channel, hit the button so you get all the notifications. Follow my I got the morning dribble Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 8 to 10. That's my morning wake up show.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? My world renowned morning wake up show. The morning.
I see
dribble.
you got the call line for it or something coming out too.
Yeah, the hotline is launching this week. Follow me on Instagram, The Real Gully TV, man. I follow back. I ain't no Hollywood type. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, these people that we interacting with might be the next nigga, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want to be in tune with,
definitely.
you know what I mean, what's next. Word up.
Definitely. Well, I appreciate you for coming through. It's DJ Bandana Black, Mr. Well Connected, even more respected, Mr. I Am Buffalo.
DJ Ben Ben.